10 assists.
Surprised you made it on time.
Always on time, baby. Gotta make sure I'm ready to put on a show for the fans.
I just figured your new PR guy had you doing a couple radio shows and TV shows this afternoon, talking yourself up.
Man, look who just rented a condo in your headspace. Hey, look, if you're not careful, I might just buy the whole building.
Okay, so you got jokes, huh? You ever get tired of hearing your own hustle?
There it is. My first down payment.
So it's all you now, huh? Just you and baby Zuckerberg?
Zach's on all the Mad Ants, all right? This exposure's good for all of us. We all win.
Mad Ants aren't going anywhere. He needs to just focus on looks from the league. Everything else is a waste of time.
So what, you think that he's gonna help you with the scouts,
No.
too?
I know he's going to help you. You're in my way.
Hey, have you heard about Vlad?
Nah, who's Vlad?
The Romanian guy on the Nets. They just brought him over. Vlad the Impaler.
I didn't see a Vlad on the roster.
Their center.
Andre Haji?
Right, yeah, but they call him Vlad the Impaler.
Hey, man, don't sweat it, Howard. Whoever he is, we got this.
Oh, you know something I don't?
Yeah. I read up this morning on Wayne Hoops HQ. The blog called us out, saying that the key to this game is neutralizing Haji. And the only way to do that is to get everybody involved, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Are you looking to get a triple-double?
I'm looking to win, baby. Win.
Let's go.
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
from
triple
beautiful
doubles even
Fort Wayne,
possible.
Indiana. I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafatemi. We've got Mad Ants basketball for you as they take on the Long Island Nets.
And of course, the player to watch out for the Nets is Andre Haji, better known as Vlad the Impaler, a monster of a big man that is a top talent in the G League.
And with Vlad on one side and AI and Marcus Young on the other, you can expect a lot of beautiful basketball being played.
Well, the Mad Ants will have their work cut out for them. We'll see if they're up for the task as this game unfolds here tonight.
Stupid foul.
And for Long Island, Vlad is the star of the team, but the top to bottom, they have talent.
Absolutely. They provide a tough matchup for teams because they can run so many sets from inside and out. Reminds me a little bit of how the Denver Nuggets are constructed.
Yeah, great point, Brian.
And that one's good. Tatum.
You've got to be more physical than that. Tatum is superb at working his way around the contact.
Nelson outside. Haji. And Connor Trigg with the block.
Paul Tatum, a Houston native, grew up in that area.
And Tatum was a huge Rockets fan growing up. You talk to him and he'll tell you his love for the game all started with him watching his hometown team as a kid.
Yeah, watching a little T-Mac, a little Yao Ming. Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Haji, Trigg defending. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession.
Oh, wow,
Picked
the
by Haji.
offensive rebound. Get out of here.
Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Long Island keeps possession. Here's Haji. Shot clock at 3. Nelson. And again, it's the Nets missing. One thing you have to admire about Coach Keller is his commitment to having the team stay involved with the community.
When you create an atmosphere like that within a locker room and the surrounding city, you get more than the sum of your parts. Keller inspires his players by really making what they do larger than the results on the floor.
Outside Kelsey. Pass to Haji. Over Trigg. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Took them a while to get going. They finally connect on their fourth shot of the game. And Andre Hadji, better known as Vlad the Impaler, he is a handful of a center. Does everything you want from a big man, including scoring, defense, and setting up others on the offensive end.
Now here's AI. Pass to Tatum.
Come on.
And it's blocked by Andre Hadji.
And the length of Hadji comes in handy. A huge guy who must keep finding ways to block shots.
Here's Andrews. Outside, Joseph. Nelson. Joseph, the screen. Outside, Andrews. Shoots over Randolph. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know how things get around here in Fort Wayne. When the Mad Ants play, the entire city pays attention. The whole city shuts down as they love to support their local G League chapter.
And finally, they hit
It
one.
works.
Strong rebound, and he gets the easy putback as a result.
Long Island trailing here. Now a timeout called by Long Island. And you can see the respect and commitment both the fans and the Mad Ants show each other.
Yeah, it's great to see, and a lot of G League teams might not get the recognition they deserve around the country. But look, that is not the case here in Indiana. The Mad Ants are the story around these parts. Very passionate fans who really love this team.
Oh, I lost
I mean,
the ball.
Indiana
Was there
loves
for
their
a moment.
basketball.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now here is Mack. Pass to Fresh. They set the screen. Grace pulls it in.
That's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always so important to have that strong interior defense.
And the head coach of the Mad Ants, Gordon Keller. He's a back-to-the-basics kind of coach. He's going to drill the fundamentals and accountability to this Mad Ants roster from the first whistle to the final horn.
Now here's Russell to the wing, right side. Now here is Mack. Trigg defending. Nice shot by James.
That's a good job of spotting his teammate near the bucket and firing the pass in there.
And Coach Keller not one to mince words with what he expects.
Absolutely not. If you're playing for Coach Keller, you're going to be sound fundamentally. And that structure he brings is crucial for players in the G League who are really looking to shore up their game.
And AI and the rest of the Mad Ants were involved in some community work recently. They had a booth at the State Fair.
You just have to love that the team is willing to take time and meet fans on an individual basis by having a booth at the fair. It just takes a day for the players, but goes a long way in developing ties with the community.
Now here's Carter.
Oh my God, it's wide
offensively,
open.
searching for his first points in the game. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and
Oh, it's
in.
wide open. man.
Everything's going according to plan for them offensively so far. Coaching staff has got to be impressed.
And I'm impressed. I mean, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. They're scoring with confidence.
Pass to Price. James. Off target from downtown. And that does it for the first quarter. Mad Ants out in front. They lead by 9.
A reminder to all fans in the arena. There
Well, not exactly. So both teams making some changes here. And with Vlad the Impaler, they really run the offense through him.
Every set this team has makes the best use of having an elite center in the middle. Hadji is a great presence on the floor, and it's no surprise they built the offense around him.
And the free throw, no good.
One of the best nicknames I've maybe ever heard. Vlad the Impaler. Strikes fear into the heart, doesn't it?
It's good from beyond the arc. Andrews with it. Picked by Hadji. Pass to James. Hadji, he's covered by Randolph. Young with the steal. And when Young is on the floor, you know he is going to be a threat to score.
Offense just comes so easy to Young, and he knows it. You hope he
Nice.
finds a way to expand his game, but when you need a bucket, he is such a good option to have.
Something that's clear about Young, even in the early stage of his career, he has a very good offensive skill set. That is an unbelievable assist.
Can't hit that one. The Mad Ants go the other way with it.
Hard work on the glass once again, guys. They've put a lot of effort into their rebounding.
And that interior play, it's made a big difference in this game.
There's a screen. Kicks it to AI. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Now here's James. Pass to Haji. James, picked by Haji. Off the screen. It's hauled in by Randolph.
Well, if the shot's not there for you, you've got to be the guy to recognize that.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset was there, but that was not a good shot. I don't care how you look at it.
Well, I'm not sure, Brian, if you caught the local news, but apparently some of the Mad Ant players played a pickup with some of the locals.
Yeah, a sight to see for sure. I believe it was AI and Tatum in a 2-on-2 game. You know, small things like that are what makes this team so endeared in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, they really love them out here.
Oh my God, no one's on me again.
Marcus Young on the wing. There's a screen. Uncovered. Again,
there it is,
Fort Wayne.
Young, he's really maturing as a player, finding all the different ways to score. Uses the screen perfectly to free himself up.
And we finished one half of play. The Mad Ants on top. Up now.
I only have one assist.
All right, the second half beginning in a moment. Haji has been sensational.
He's been a revelation tonight, scoring in the Bryan zone at will in the first half.
The Bryan zone, trust me, it's a fun place to be. Hard to imagine he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but you never know. It could be a special night for him.
And with Marcus Young, perhaps the first thing you notice about him is the killer instinct on the court.
Young is a player that is always looking to exploit a weakness or catch a defender slipping up. Sometimes he'll get too focused on that aspect of the game, but I'd say it's worked well for him so far.
Good passing, setting up a lot of buckets. That's been a real key.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there. I think I can see some on the court.
Back to Andrews. Picked by Haji. And it's Robert Andrews off the drive.
Love seeing Andrews penetrate with purpose. Just really determined to get it done on the drive.
The Mad Ants with the lead.
Oh, I thought he was going to keep on going.
But it doesn't make it any less true. The state of Indiana loves their basketball.
And it's one reason why a team like the Mad Ants can have such a devoted fan base. It goes across the entire state.
It's in everyone's DNA.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding, Tim.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead.
Pass to Young. Trigger screen. Here's AI. Defended by Nelson. Here's AI. He hits it just before the shot clock expired.
And of course, AI, a name that might sound familiar to college hoops fans, had a good run, a big game in the Sweet 16, but ultimately the team came up just short. Still showed some great potential in what was his final year.
Timeout called.
They could be just trying to get a break in action to clear their heads. They've gone ice cold, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to give them a quick break.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget all the missed shots we've been seeing.
And maybe refocus a bit.
They set the pick. Now here's Fresh, guarded by Calderon. Lets it go, but they get it back. Up top, Russell. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the middle with the clock winding down, and it's Mike Campbell finishing it off.
Nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And they definitely need to get going. They wouldn't mind shaving a few more points off the lead right away.
Yeah, it starts with defense here.
Yeah, if the defense keeps giving up soft buckets like that, it won't be a lead for long. Trust me, guys. The pick play worked ideally. Gave them more than enough room to get that shot off.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
At the line for the Nets, Jake Russell.
Okay.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw, and the Mad Ants making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Here's Carter. Howie Carter, not the most impactful player on the floor for the Mad Ants, but he is a valuable member of the team.
Oh, absolutely. He can give them a spark on occasion, but he's one of those glue guys. Fantastic chemistry with the rest of the team, and he just knows his role.
Here's Calderon. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Now here's Fresh, covered by Boss. And here's Fresh. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Magic Calderon on the wing. AI. Pass to Trigg.
Take that shot.
Calderon with it. Here's the pick. Right side, Carter. Takes the three. And rebound by the Nets. Now Odom. Pass to Fresh. Now here's Odom. Expanding his range. Boss with the rebound. Here's Fort Wayne. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the Nets with possession here.
I'm not gonna get these
It's a 10-point game. Now here's Russell. He's covered closely. Fresh with it. Pass to Russell. Shoots over Carter. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The match. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. For those joining us, 4th quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's in.
When Young's at the next level, he's going to face some very tough defense. And on a shot like that, with the hand in his face, he shows he can handle it.
There's a screen, picked by Haji. Joseph nails it. Randolph just picked up his 3rd foul of the game.
He's not an easy.
Who has the most points? It is Young.
Man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Hey, they're not going to stop him.
And he goes with the one-hand tomahawk slam. A nice choice, and one that I always loved to break out when I had the opportunity.
AI, no good. And the Nets with possession here. Trailing by 19. And that's a foul called on Randolph. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th personal foul.
Here's Haji. Nelson outside. Joseph, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Nelson outside.
This is the effort you want from Young. Excellent job making his presence felt at this end.
Well, if you ever had the chance to talk to Paul Tatum about basketball, you can really just tell how passionate he is about the game. You pick any topic about the sport or any part of the game's history, and he'll chew your ear off about anything until the sun comes up.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
AI. Excellent D there by Al Kelsey.
Bad shot selection. Should have been a foul.
Nelson outside. Pass to Haji. Back to Nelson. Haji with it. Guarded by Young. That one goes. Count it.
A confident scorer. When Haji is draining those mid-range Jays, it helps open the floor up for the rest of his team.
Now here's Randolph. He's guarded by Kelsey. Screen by AI. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And some have compared Young to Devin Booker, and he's showing why the analogy fits.
There's a screen. Picked by Haji. Out to the wing. From deep. Can't cash in. And
had
there
4 or
it
5
is, the
rebounds,
final
but-
whistle. Mad Ants win. Fantastic performance from the team to defend the home court.
And there were standout stars tonight, sure, but I like the way that the whole team, everybody, aimed to slow up Vlad the Impaler. That was a key factor in Fort Wayne coming out with the win.
Offensively, the Mad Ants seem to be gelling, and you can just see when this team is on the same page, and they gave us a peek of how deadly they could be on offense tonight.
And that's about all she wrote, folks. For Tim Sports and Brian Temi, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for joining us on this presentation of G League basketball.
We didn't take a lot of shots, but
What's your name? You're working hard, right? Fighting.
Yeah, but I keep slamming into this wall.
Why?
I don't know. I'm doing everything right. I keep my head down. I grind.
But you're still hitting that wall. So climb over it. Find your way around it. Dig a tunnel underneath it. Do not think about this wall as a barrier. Think about it as a question.
What's the question?
When I was a little kid, I wanted a big sounding job, right? Just like everybody else. I wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, president.
Astronaut. I want to be an astronaut.
Right. But then I got older, and my heart told me something else. Words. I loved how they sounded when I gave them context, purpose. I knew I wanted to be great at it, and everyone told me that it was impossible because of the barriers, right? I'm a female. The odds, the competition, I'd never be able to make it as a living. And unfortunately, they were right. Every single door that I knocked on was slammed in my face.
But you knew they were wrong.
I knew that I could write. But I had to think about why I was being rejected. What were my flaws? Regroup, rethink.
You went over that wall.
I built a ladder.
So, What happened?
Oh, it all fell apart, and now I just troll around at carnivals looking for stuffed animals to complete my collection.
Oh, right. See, that's impossible. Can't be done.
No, now I have a great career, and it pays me enough that it's my only job, and it continues to grow. I am a sports writer and owner of Wayne Hoops HQ.
Wait, Wayne, that's you? that's amazing. I read you like all the time. I always thought you were a guy.
Oh, okay, because girls can't write about sports.
Nah, the exact opposite. I always thought it was written by a dude named Wayne.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
I get that all the time.
Yeah, your piece about Ben Simmons' development as a passer, man, I read that like 50 times.
Thank you. Yeah. I did feel like going out with you was kind of touchy territory and crossing a line, so I kind of wanted to see how this went before I told you about it. What I do is very important to me, so anything that could call that into question is a red line.
Yeah, I totally get that.
I want to get you something before you leave.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah,
What is
company on your
no.
walk home.
Thank you. Thank you for this giant elephant.
No, you won't look creepy at all. Just tall guy, his stuffed animal.
I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Rhymes with ash can? Yo, it's your boy AI coming at you from Fort Wayne, Indiana, all by way of China and the Shanghai Bears. What's up to my people out there? What's up, Wei? What's up, Zhang? What's up, Coach? Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not gonna take it easy on you, but man, we're gonna have a good time, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. How was that?
Not magic, but it works. Yeah, it works really well actually. It's real. It's unfiltered, you know? It's gonna give me something to cut into the gameplay so that people get to know the real you.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to come off like I'm just trying too hard to promote me only. I want my game to speak first.
Your game is gonna speak for you, man. I'm gonna speak for you. There's nothing wrong with having a couple more voices in the room.
Look, hey, you gotta keep your wrist loose, all right? You're shooting too flat.
What do you care how I shoot? You're the one with the game coming up.
I know. Look, one more time, okay? Wrist loose, elbow in. Woo! That's right, baby. Feels good, right?
It does.
Hey, so, you think I screwed up with Nikki?
What, on that date?
Yeah. I think that she thinks I'm nervous around her now since she's a reporter.
Are you nervous?
Well, maybe, I guess, but, I mean, it's not like because she's a blogger. I mean, I think about her all the time, like, she's in my head, man, like, it's actually kind of nice. You know, it feels right. It feels like something's happening.
Wow. It's the unflappable AI finally getting butterflies.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, it's kind of like what Paul was saying about the city. Like, I've had girlfriends before, but, I mean, not like this. Something about her just makes me feel like I'm home.
What? We open on the two of you driving through Amish country. You're going through one of those covered bridges. New idea. Yeah, you're wearing those hats and overalls. Yeah. You open it up on the two-lane blacktop. You see those rows of corn going by. She's looking at you, and you can see it in her eyes. You go, "This is good, man. I can sell this. What are you doing this weekend?"
All right, let's reel it in, Zach. Let's reel it in. All right, let's sell the game. Okay, let's focus on the game.
There's no line anymore, AI. It's all the same brand. You want to get to the next level? This is what you have
Let's
to do.
keep it at the game for now, okay, man?
That's not enough.
Well, it has to be. Okay? For now?
Fine. Yeah, for now. Fine for now, yeah.
That's crazy, man. Don't do it. Win the game against Skyforce. Get at least 3 assists to Paul Tatum. Skyforce. We'll take down Skyforce.